I'm going to give you the side view so that you can see. The first will be our leg push-ups. So we'll start with the feet wider than the hips, wider than maybe even the chair if that's comfortable. We'll place the hands onto the thighs, right above the knees, and then draw the elbows in. So we don't want the elbows to flare out to the side. Draw them in. We'll sit up tall with that good upright posture. Start to hinge forward at the hips. And then as you hinge forward at the hips, feel the weight of the upper half of the body press into the hands. Make sure the shoulders don't come up. Draw the shoulders down. And when your body is about 45 degrees, start to press into the hands, really engage to the muscles of the chest and the shoulders and the arms to press or push your way back to upright. So focusing on the muscles of the arms, the shoulders, and the chest. You might even feel some work in the triceps as well. So we'll hinge forward at the hips. Any amount that feels good, elbows in, and then press into your hands to upright to a seated position. Let's do 3 more times. Hinge forward and then push or press up. Hinge forward, push or press up. And then last time, hinge forward and then push or press up. And then you can relax, shake those arms out. The next one is our push forwards. For this one, we'll have more of a wide position with our hands. So we'll draw the hands a little bit wider than the shoulders, and then we want to make sure that the elbows stay at the same distance apart as the hands from our starting position. So move those shoulders down, hands spread nice and wide so you get a stretch to the hands and the fingers, and then we'll press it forward. As you press forward, you'll start to straighten those arms, but keep those hands the same distance apart. And then we'll bend those elbows, draw them back to a comfortable point, and then we'll press it forward. So our wide push forwards, drop back and press it forward. So if you do have any shoulder concerns, feel free to modify, back off. You can lower those elbows and hands a little bit more if you need to, or even skip and press it forward, really using the muscles of the chest. Just hold for a moment and then release and shake it out if you need to. Next are our elbow lifts. We'll draw the arms into kind of a robot arm, so about a 90-degree angle at the elbow joint, and then the hands are spread wide. We'll start with the thumbs pointing up. I'll give you the side view again. So we'll start with the elbows alongside the body, sitting up tall, and then from here we'll slowly lift those elbows up and out, any amount that feels good, and where you can still keep the shoulders down. Maintain that 90-degree angle at your elbows, and then slowly release it back down towards the body. So draw those elbows out and up to your comfortable point. Maybe it's lower than the height of the shoulders, and then slowly release down. Let's do 3 more times. We'll lift, and then release, and lift, and release, and 1 more time, keeping that tightening up of the core, and then release and shake it out. Next, we'll come back into that robot arm position, so about a 90-degree angle at the elbow joint, palms facing each other, fingers spread nice and wide. This time we'll start to draw the arms forward and up, trying to maintain that 90-degree angle at the elbow joint, and maybe the elbows will come to the height of the shoulder or lower if you do have any shoulder concerns. And then we'll start to draw those elbows back behind us as high as is comfortable. Keep moving those shoulders down. Maintain that 90-degree angle at the elbow joint. So we'll draw those arms forward and up to your comfortable point, and then back down and a little bit back behind you. Let's do 3 more times, really energizing through the shoulders, constantly drawing those shoulders down towards those hips so you feel some work happening in the muscles of the upper back as well as we strengthen up through the shoulders and the arms. Let's do 1 more time. We'll lift and then back behind. Come back to neutral and then relax and shake those arms out. And then the last exercise we will do are our triceps, to work those muscles along the back of the arms, which is helpful if you start to lose your balance and fall back behind you. It'll help to catch yourself. So sitting up tall, and we'll sit a little bit closer to the front edge of the chair. You can draw your feet more towards a comfortable stance. And we'll start with about those robot arms. Let's draw those elbows a little bit back behind us. but still sitting up tall. Make sure the spine doesn't overarch. And then we'll keep those elbows there and we'll start to straighten the arms. Feel that squeeze along the triceps, those muscles on the back of the upper arms, and then release. Start to bend, find those robot arms again. So elbows stay where they are, shoulders move down. We'll start to straighten those arms, feel the squeeze, and then release. Let's do that 3 more times. And as you do this, you might notice that its shoulders will start to lift. So keep pulling the shoulders down, working on those muscles along the upper back as we work the triceps. And then one last time, squeeze, and then release those arms and shake it out if you need to.